What's happening, guys? So, the Arsenal Bunnies are back in action. Yeah? Or we're back in action. And won 4-1 on the first game of the Barclays Women's Super League. Coming from 1-0 down through a penalty. And yeah, that's just what European champions do, fam. You know what I mean? The men's, the men's team, we know what the deal is with the men's team, don't we? You know, they've got a manager that doesn't know how to handle them in big games, yeah? And I'm not going to say that this was a big game because I don't know much about the teams in the Women's Super League, but I think the London City Lionesses, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they just come up? Were they just promoted? Or have I got that wrong? You know, maybe I should have fact-checked it before I came on. But yeah, the Bunnies won 4-1 and won 4-1 in style. So let's talk about this. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's react to it. So, the first goal, I put the game on when we were already 1-0 down. So I wasn't going to start a stream and do a watch along to a game that's already in its first half. That is halfway through the first half. I wasn't going to just go and then just... So I thought, I'll watch the game, and I did a stream earlier, which is going to be streaming, scheduled to be live on the just before 7 p.m. So it's pre-recorded and everything. So yeah, but look out for that. That's a reaction video. But anyways, yeah, the Arsenal Bunnies won 4-1. Got the what's the name? Smith, who wears the number 15 shirt. You know, the caramel bunny. Yeah, the record signing from Liverpool. She got in on the act and scored a screamer. That was a right goal. You know what I mean? That was a right goal. That strike. She's gonna cause some problems. You know what I mean? We got Russo up front and her up front as well. You know what I mean? Chloe Kelly on the other side as well. You know what I mean? Killing it, fam. Now, the champions, Chelsea, they won on Friday night against the Cameroon they played, but they won. Obviously, they're killing it in the league. They've been killing it for the past few years, but obviously the Arsenal Bunnies were the European champions. You know what I mean? The European champions. So, now with Sleggers at the wheel, fam. Got a point to prove now. So, like, fam, we can go for glory. You know what I mean? Chloe Kelly getting the second goal to put us 2-1 up at halftime, just before halftime as well. And then in the second half, in my opinion, there could have been more goals in this game. And when I look at the way Sleggers has got these women playing, I look at it and I think, I wish we had a manager that would have the team playing like this. Well, obviously we don't have that. You know what I mean? His time's coming soon anyway. You know what I mean? His time's coming. You better believe that. But yeah, the way the women's are playing, more direct, and they look like they're about the business. And that's how they played in the Champions League final when I did a stream for it. Yeah. Beating that Barcelona team, that Barcelona team that smashed teams like 9-0. Rarely concede goals. They don't rarely concede goals. They rarely lose. You know what I mean? And the Bunnies went out there and was like, fam. You know what I mean? But yeah, Black Stenius got the third goal. That's the goal scorer in the Champions League final, by the way. She came on as a super sub, and sealed the deal. And then the fourth goal, I can't remember who it was that scored the fourth goal. I'm gonna quickly look it up right now. So I just took that anything away. And I'm gonna look. I don't want to fumble anything. So Smith, Kelly, Blackstenius, and Leon Harden, Manum got the fourth goal. I was doing my reaction video when the last two goals went in. At the start of my stream, the last two goals went in because I had the game on the TV there. But yeah, long may it continue. The European champions and that. Obviously, it was a 130 game. Arsenal top of the league. Better goal difference. Because obviously Chelsea won 2-1, and Arsenal today have won 4-1. And that was Man City that Chelsea beat. Yeah, they beat Man City. So yeah, long may it continue. I mean, this is not going to be a long reaction video. I'm not as in depth with the Bunnies as I am with the men's team. I'm not as in depth, so there ain't going to be much. Well, obviously, I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to keep tabs on when these Bunnies are playing. And yeah, long may it continue. Hopefully, it can be a case of the Bunnies are dominating and the men's start dominating. But right now, the Bunnies are showing what's up. I mean, so we've got to give him Don DeMarco for getting shit done. Yeah. Don DeMarco. But yeah, I don't think there was any player that played poorly from what I saw in that game. Now my phone's ringing. Hold on. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. So what was I saying? Yeah, I don't recall anybody having a poor game, and yeah, the way they played was that was kind of like I feel like I'm used to seeing that, and I've only watched a couple of games of the Arsenal women's in full. You know what I mean? The Champions League final being one of those games. You know what I mean? So I can already see the Slegger's way of how the games, how she sets up the team to get through games. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, long may it continue, as I've been saying. And yeah, almost upwards to the next game of the Arsenal women's, which will be, and I'm going to have a look now. Have a look at them, which is West Ham away on the 12th, and then Man United away on the 21st. So 2 away games on the spin before we're back at home on the 27th of September. So yeah, the last game of the season is away at Anfield. Do they? I don't know if the women's play at Anfield. I'm going to assume they do, but it's away at Liverpool on the 16th of May next year. And now our record signing will be making. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So she'll be making her return to Anfield or wherever they play, whatever. Yeah. Anyways, guys, like the stream, share the stream, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow all the socials. The links in the description below. And yeah, this is my second match reaction to the Bunnies after the Champions League win. The Bunnies, they know what they're doing compared to the men's team. You know what I mean? The European champions and that. As I put down there, European champions for beating the London City Lionesses by 4-1. But yeah, 6:50 is when my stream will be up of my reaction, and you lot should by now see it scheduled, so you know exactly what it is. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.